Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Project YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video, and Leicester have just thrashed Manchester City 6-2 at the Etihad. And Jamie Vardy again today was incredible. Is there any question anymore that he is the best striker in the Premier League right now, and he's one of the 3-4 best strikers in the world at the moment. He's an incredible finisher. The way that he gets fouls inside the box, he gets a lot of penalties. He's a very, very good player, very underrated by everyone. He's probably been this league's, if you discard Aguero, he's this league's best striker this decade. He's miles better than Harry Kane. I don't want to hear anything about Harry Kane. Jamie Vardy has been doing this in Leicester City side. He's won the Premier League. Harry Kane hasn't done anything compared to Jamie Vardy. Only Aguero has a statement that he is better, and I think he is better than Jamie Vardy, of course. But at this moment, Jamie Vardy is the best striker in the Premier League. And Leicester will just continue to look very, very good. The game started off terribly for Leicester. 4 minutes in, an amazing strike by Riyad Mahrez saw City take the early lead, but Vardy equalised through a penalty that he won by himself. He was pushed over by Kyle Walker, clear penalty. And Vardy obviously doesn't miss many penalties, makes it 1-1. Going into the break at 1-0, Leicester come out in the second half and they look even better. City just kind of disappeared in the second half. They didn't really create anything. And Vardy scored an amazing second goal from a cross from Castagne, an incredible back heel. Maybe Ederson could have done a bit better, but the finish was just incredible. And after that, he got another penalty. He won that by himself as well. Scored that bottom right corner. Ederson was very close to saving that, to be fair. And it seemed after that, Vardy picked up some sort of injury. I don't think it was nothing serious because he wasn't subbed off immediately. Maddison then came on, scored a fantastic goal. Could be up there with goal of the season so far. You could say that, even though there's only been like 3 game weeks. And City after that made it 4-2 from a header by Ake. And another penalty won by Leicester in the last couple of minutes of the game to make it 5-2 by Tielemans, because Vardy was substituted off at that point. But you have to say, it's worrying signs for Manchester City early on this season. Defensively, they are shocking. Mendy is terrible. I don't know what to say. He's not the same player that we saw at Monaco that one season. And he's not that good, is he? He gets injured all the time, and they don't have any backup at left back. The only other player they have is Zinchenko, who as well is not good enough for City. Centre backs today, Eric Garcia. I don't see what's good with this kid. There was supposedly some interest by Barcelona this summer for like 30 million. I was really shocked about the amount of money that was talked about a kid that has played like 5 games and he hasn't looked impressive at all. Ake, again, he's a new signing. You have to say that. He has to adapt a bit to the Pep Guardiola system. I thought he was going to be a good signing. But today he was terrible as well, even though he scored a good header. Defensively, terrible. Kyle Walker, you could argue that he was the best out of the 4 defenders for Manchester City, but he was at fault for the first penalty. And it looks like Kyle Walker, even though he's still, in my opinion, one of the best right-backs in the Premier League, he's coming at that later stage of his career that he might not be at the top level he once was. But City have a lot of problems, and they've supposedly signed Ruben Diaz today. I think he's had the medical today, so that should be an improvement on the side. And maybe with Laporte and Ruben Diaz at centre back, the team looks more something better defensively. But the left back situation is worrying for City because they have no one there. Mendy's not good enough, and Zinchenko is, I would argue, he's very good going forward like Mendy, but defensively they're both shocking. And they also have problems at striker. Both Aguero and Gabriel Jesus injured. They brought a young kid on in the second half. I don't remember his name. He looks a lot like Kevin De Bruyne. But they have problems, City, and they've already dropping points. And Liverpool are not going to be easy to catch this season as well. So Manchester City need to improve immediately if they want to challenge for this title. But on the other hand, Leicester continue to look good. 3 wins out of 3 games. Next up, I think they play West Ham. So you could say it's already 4 wins from 4 games because West Ham are terrible this season. And we have to see tomorrow what will happen between Liverpool and Arsenal. If Liverpool win that game, people will already start to feel that they have a huge lead, even though it's just 3 points to Manchester City. It will just be more difficult for City to keep improving. I don't remember who is City playing next week. I think it's Leeds, and that will be a good test for Guardiola. If he cannot beat convincingly Leeds, even though Leeds play some great football, but the way that Leeds don't defend at all, they should easily beat Leeds. So that will be a huge test to see where this Manchester City side is next weekend. So until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Give me all your thoughts about this game in the comments below. Do you guys agree with me that Jamie Vardy is the best striker in the Premier League right now, or do you think someone else is? Drop all your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, drop a like to the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.